So I guess we kind of expected this. I don't know how we're going to be able to pay for all that because these are universities. Universities are hella expensive. Well, not as expensive as community colleges, but this is like a university college. So I read about half of it. I think we should read the whole thing. So, Memphis, Tennessee, some Tennessee students could get free tuition to the University of Tennessee with a new program announced Thursday. The program, called UT Promised, would make tuition free for the UT campuses in Knoxville, Chattanooga, or Martin, but not the UT Medical College in Memphis. Why not the medical college? We technically need more doctors than we need like businessmen or people studying for gender studies. So for families making less than $50,000 annually. So I could. Is it people in that area, or because that's my question. It is critically important that we take a lead role in ensuring students can achieve their dream of obtaining an undergraduate college degree, UT Interim President Randy Boyd said. It is our mission and responsibility to do everything we can to ease the financial burden for middle and working class families, and UT Promise is an ideal conduit to achieve that. UT Promise would offer a last dollar scholarship to undergraduate students whose families meet the income requirement and who meet the requirements for both the Hope Scholarship and UT admissions. So you technically need to meet the requirements for scholarship and UT admissions before they pay for everything. It would be applied after any other financial aid is dispersed. The program will begin in fall 2020. Qualifying current university students can also transfer to one of the 3 UT campuses to receive the aid. When it launches, the university will launch the UT Promise Endowment campaign to fund the program. During fundraising, the university will cover the cost. This endowment will allow this to truly be a promise and guarantee for years to come. According to the university, UT Promise's goal is to make higher education more accessible and affordable for Tennessee students. The state's Tennessee Promise program already offers last dollar scholarships to the state's 13 community colleges and 27 colleges of applied technology and other institutions offering an associate degree program. So I've actually had a lot of questions in terms of money about this. Is, one of my questions is, will these universities raise the prices, so they can get more money from the government or something like that? Also, why not just raise it for the jobs that are desperately needed, like doctors and engineers? Because there are way too many people trying to get a job, trying to get a major in business, a business major, or an accountant major, and you don't necessarily need that. You just have to get out. You should just have to get out of high school and be an accountant without much trouble. But the problem is, high school is shit. So a lot of people, okay, they're wasting a lot of their money to try to get into business, just business, and even some teachers, well, namely the economic teachers, agree with this because you're only going to get paid a little bit more, and it's going to cost you a lot of money to pay all of that off as a business major. There's no point in getting in the business major if you want to get into business. You should just look up the laws, try to get into business, or get a job first, raise the money a little, then with your own ideas, start a business, because accounting and just about anything. Accounting and dealing with other things shouldn't be that hard. Now, there will be some hurdles that you might have to get through. Usually you speak with a lawyer or something for advice about these, because there are a lot of hurdles you have to jump through. And I think that's one of the main problems here. And there's really, honestly, just no reason to get into the business major. And these guys, they're adding free tuition where to everyone rather than to a certain group of people that are needed the most. And I think that we should, rather than giving free money to everyone, where they can just make money without that major, they should just give the free money for doctors and maybe engineers, like chemists or something, people that are desperately needed in order to keep the country running, basically. Because we're desperately in need of doctors. We do need some chemical engineers and scientists who take care of, who specialize in certain areas that require their needs. I can't give a specific example other than chemical engineering or those working in the power plants. I'm just saying, I see way too many people going onto the business sector. It's really, all you need to do is, unless your state is trying to restrict other people from starting a business, like you gotta pay a couple $100 or something, or a couple $1,000 just to start a business, which is silly. Most people who start a business, they just start it in their own homes, or they work at a fast food restaurant or something else, and then they get there, start a business. But some people are majoring in business. Sometimes they just want to go to the the offices or something. Like, why do you need to do that? There are companies that are already giving training, things like Excel, or maybe just simple money things. Although technically, things with money and math, those you should have learned in high school in the first place. But I'm saying you're better off just trying to find a job in the offices in the first place rather than going to college, because it's not really as hard as people say they are, especially in this day and age. I'm just saying. But it's technically for those who already qualify for scholarships. I'm just saying, though, it's a little annoying that it's not to medical colleges or anything. The medical bills for doctors is extremely high. And I'm saying we desperately need that more than someone trying to learn how to fix a pipe. Because there are actually colleges that involve you learning how to fix a pipe. Why do you need to do that? And there are colleges that involve farming and stuff, for more advanced versions. Although it does take a certain amount of skill if people haven't really taught you anything on how to farm, like your parents or something. Usually, it was a learning experience back in the 1700s. And even in the 1600s, when people first moved in, they didn't even want to work. Most of them just died because they didn't like the idea of working. It was pretty silly, but yeah. I guess rant over. That's I do hope that people get something out of this, but honestly, most people who just go up and major in this stuff don't major to the right major. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and this was the Mighty Nutcracker. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and good day.